Hello and welcome back to my channel, Cards by Melissa Minor. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a scrapbook page using some more masculine looking papers. So I have on my table here the American Crafts Cedar House paper collection, and I love this. This is absolutely gorgeous, but it does have a more masculine feel, which is totally different than what I normally work with. And so take a look here at all the papers. I love this one. This is the 6x8 paper pad. And the reason I got this 6x8 paper pad is I'm going to be cutting this down. And here's some like skull type papers. And we've got this one here with a different design. And it's very unique in that it has some gold foiling in the papers. This one's more like a wood, and then this one has some like word writing on it. You can see here there's some like words, and then this one's got some fun cassettes. I'm not going to be using this one today, but I really like that. And then we've got this fun pattern here. I love the bright colors. And then can you see the gold foiling? I don't know if the camera's really picking it up. Kind of when I turn the page, you can see more of the gold foiling. And then this one's fun. This one looks more like books or maybe records. And then we've got some florals and then a brick pattern. And look at this with this gold here. And then this gorgeous one. So really beautiful paper. Look at this with the letters. It's just very unique. And all of these animals, I'm definitely using this one. I'm going to be scrapbooking some outdoor pictures from when we were in Rocky Mountain National Park. Cameras work for pretty much every layout. And then we start back over at the beginning. So you get 2 of each design. All right, so that's a look at the paper pad. And then the other products that I'm going to be using, so I picked up some of the other products in this line. I did also pick up the, first I'm going to show you, I'm going to be using the Scrapbook.com decorative die set. This is the Yay tag die set. So it has the tag and then it has like the topper part. And this is, it also comes with this Yay word die and then a heart. You could also use any tag die that you have. And then I also picked up some of the other pieces in the Cedar House collection. I picked up the thickers, and I picked up some of the little stickers, and I picked up some of the other little ephemera pieces. Let me show you what those look like. This is the ephemera pieces that I picked up. So lots in here. I believe there's like 72 pieces. Here's a look at what those all look like on the back here. So you can see lots of animals, and some of these actually have the gold foiling on them. Here's a look at all the stickers. And I don't end up using the stickers in today's design, but I just wanted you to see those, that they do have those. And look how big these stickers are. Such big title. These are perfect for titles. So I love these. Work, play hard. Seriously the best. Take the scenic route. Adventures. Good things. Epic. Stay humble. So lots of good titles here. All right, so that's a look at the products that I'm going to be using. Let's go ahead and jump in. So I am going to be using these watercolors from Prima, and I struggle here at the beginning, so I've sped this up a little bit. I try using this paintbrush, and what I want to do is I want to splatter. So I'm using a little bit of the gray and the gold. This is the pastels. This is actually the vintage pastels, and I will link all of the products that I used today down below in the description box. But I'm trying to use a little bit of the water and a little bit, and I'm trying to dip it in here in the paint, and I'm trying to splatter it onto the page, and it's not really working. And so I did leave this in the video. I didn't edit that out, but I quickly realized that that's not going to work, and I switched to a water brush. So I have Pink & Main's water brush here, And so I go ahead and use that. And yes, I like the way that the water brush is working. And even though it does pick up some big spots, I really like the way that that looks on the page. So I'm using the gray because I think that that works well with the colors in the papers. And then I'm using some of the yellow because I think that that blends well with the gold that is in the detail of the papers as well. So I'm just quickly going to put some splatters down on my page, and I am being careful to try to put it in a pattern of 3. So, you know, when we do our triangle, I'm trying to work in a triangle. So here's how it ended up looking after it dried. And I did go ahead and use the tag die, and I've cut out all of the tags. So I used various papers from that paper pad, and I've cut out some tags. And I am using a sketch design by the amazing Allison Davis. And I believe this was from National Scrapbooking Days in 2023. And so how crazy is that? Now here we are in National Scrapbooking Days of 2024. But this design is amazing, and I thought it would work well with these papers. And it was a great way to showcase all of the wonderful papers that are in this paper pad. And so I'm going to go ahead here. I cut out 8 of the papers from the paper pad. And I did go ahead and use white cardstock to put the little, I guess you call them tabs, on the tops of those. And then I did go ahead and put some ink around the edges of the tags just to give them a little more definition. These are the photos. This is me and my boyfriend Dale, and we were in Rocky Mountain National Park near Gem Lake. And oh my goodness, we came across this huge elk, and I was scared to death. But my boyfriend Dale was, he snapped the photo, and yeah. So this is, I think, how I want the photos. And I took this sticker off of the thicker sheet, Adventures Fill Your Soul. Let me move this up a little bit so you can see it. And I did go ahead and put some baby powder on the back of that word or the sticker there because I want to move it around. I'm not exactly sure where I want to put that for placement, but I think I want to put it down here at the bottom. I'm going to move these tags up just a little bit so that I do have room for that title at the bottom. I am going to use that thicker as my title. And then I do want to add some journaling strips at the bottom. I'm just going to put it on some white cardstock and put my journaling towards the bottom. So I won't make you watch me glue this all down, but I think I have this pretty good for placement here. I think this is about how I want this to look. And so I'll go ahead and get this glued down off camera. And there we have it. Okay, so I think that looks good. And with the magic of camera, I will be right back. All right, so I have everything glued down, and I do have the American Crafts Cedar House ephemera pack next to me here in the scrapbook.com tray. And I've picked out the embellishments that I think I want to use, and I have them here on the top. But I left the tray here so that you can see some of the other embellishments so you can get a good look at those. So I want to have some of these little vines kind of tucked in and around my photo and title. And I thought this would be a good opportunity to use some of these animals that were in the pack because, but after all, we were in Rocky Mountain National Park, and I definitely saw a lot of these animals, or I knew that they were there. I didn't see a lot of them, but I knew that I would have the opportunity to possibly see these animals there. So this is a great opportunity to use these animals on this layout. And so I'm going to use this little feather up at the top here and another leaf at the top. And then I think this is a good triangle here of embellishments. So I'm going to put some foam tape on the animals, and then I think that that's really how I want that to look. So I will go ahead and do the gluing of the embellishments off camera, so you won't have to watch me do that. And then I did go ahead and take some twine, and I made some bows, And I don't want to add ribbon or bows to all of these circles, but I do want to add 3. Working in the rule of 3, I think 3 will be nice, so I'm going to go ahead and put 3 bows here on these tags. So we'll stick 3 down, and I think that looks good, about like that. So there we go. Oh my goodness, I love it. And then I didn't show these in the beginning. This is the Cedar House collection for the enamel dots. And so the last thing that I want to do here is I do want to sprinkle some of these dots around my page as a final embellishment. And I really like the gold because it does bring out the gold foiling that is on the paper. So I'm going to sprinkle a few of these around the page, and then off camera I will also do the journaling and bring that in, and I will add the journaling down below underneath my title. So let me scatter just a few more around, and then I will bring in the journaling here towards the end so that you can see that. And I do like to, the majority of the time, I do like to handwrite my journaling. Some people still do that. I know a lot of people don't add journaling, or they even type their journaling, but I like to have my handwritten journaling on my pages. All right, so if you've enjoyed this video, I hope you will give me a thumbs up. And if you're new here, I hope you'll subscribe and come back and watch more videos. Let me bring this up towards the camera so that you can get a closer look at the final page here. Let me show you here. Give me just 1 second. Let me get the journaling on here. One moment. There we go. So here's a look at the journaling. There we go. While hiking in Rocky Mountain National Park near Gem Lake, we saw the huge bull elk. There we go. All right. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.